Shivaham.
Shivaham. Well, we have a repeat guest today. Shivaham, so sweet. We have a repeat guest today. Our Sanatana Sakshi has come before, and it's Purnama. Shivaham Purnama.
Shivaham.
Shivaham.
How many of you remember Purnama and Purnama's story from last Tuesday? You remember? We had finished part 1. So she's here back for part 2. Who remembers the story? Tell me in 1 or 2 lines. You can unmute and say. Small refresher. What was the story about? Fever, river.
So
कुछ याद आया?
when she was small, I think she was 20 years old, she had went for the Char Dham temple trip with her friend, and there first she visited Gangotri and Yamunotri, and in those 2 places she had fever, so she even bathed. So she had fever. She even bathed in those cold water, and by bathing in those cold water, by the time she came back to her hotel, her fever was gone.
Correct. Very good, Prisha. Great memory and great summarization skills. Awesome job. So everybody got a refresher. You remember right now? Yeah, so that was a quick refresher. And then there was part 2. The story is not over because the trip is still on. So Purnama, what happened after that?
Okay, so let's get into the trip, okay? So how many places I told you we needed to visit? 4, no? Okay, there are other places as well, but then 4 important places. Char Dham, right? So which one was done? Gangotri was done, Yamunotri was done. So now the next trip was for Kedarnath. Do you want to see the pictures before that?
Oh yeah, Purnama found those pictures
Yeah.
from so many years ago.
So the Ganga that I was talking about, right? Where there was Lord Shiva. This is basically Yamunotri. You can see the ice there forming there. In the next picture, if you go, you can see that's where Yamunotri is coming down from. You can see, I don't know how clear it is. Can you see it, Nutanma? You can see those small ice patches, no?
Yeah, it's clear.
That's the path of Yamuna Ma. And in the next photo, if you go, can you zoom in? Can you spot the Shivalingas there? Actually, there are 3 Shivalingas.
Yeah.
I had a memory of 1, but then when I saw the photos, it's 3.
What a huge river, no? Just see the size also, like the breadth of it.
Where's the Shivalinga? Can you just annotate and tell? I can't see.
Those.
See there?
Oh.
You see those? That's the Shivalingas. 3 Shivalingas.
Yeah.
There. Wow. Right in the middle. Zoom out to get a full view of the. Look at that. Like never ending.
This was how it looked.
Beautiful.
And this is where we took the dip. Okay. So now we completed Gangotri, Yamunotri, and the next trip is to Kedarnath. Okay. So this one again, this trip has a lot of parts in it. Okay. So let's see how much we can cover today. So we reached Kedarnath, the base of Kedarnath. Kedarnath lies on a hill. Okay. So you have to trek up the hill around which is 14 kilometers trek. So the guide told us that it will be difficult for us to walk up. So he told us that we need to take horses. Okay. So we have to sit on a horse and ride a horse up to the hill. I was very skeptical because I have never ridden a horse before, but no one else had. There's a question. Someone raised their hand. Hemanta.
Wait.
What, Shashank?
Why we should go on horse?
Oh, yes.
14
So the
kilometers of uphill mein,
yeah, and it
Shashwat.
was also in the evening. So we had reached a bit late. So the guide told us we need to go up a bit early because we can't start walking now. If we start walking now,
You should only drive the horse.
yes. So we were supposed to drive the horse, but there'll be one person who will assist us. So there was one person for 3 horses. Okay. I was a bit scared only, but then all my friends, everyone was on the horse. So I was like, okay, fine. This is the only way we can go up. So I have to sit on a horse and go up. So we sat on the horse, and my horse's name was Ganga. Okay, there also I found Ganga Mata only. And another friend of mine, his horse's name was Lama. Okay, so Ganga and Lama, they were like the best of friends. I'll show you a picture of that also. Okay, and they were all, continuously, they were one behind the other. Okay, and I was getting comfortable on Ganga at that point of time. Okay, that an hour had passed by, and I was getting comfortable on Ganga. Like, okay, fine, she will take me safely, kind of. And there was this one person who was around 15, 16 years of age who was managing 3 horses. He was managing Ganga, Lama, and another horse. I forget the name of that horse. So he was managing all these 3 horses, and he would randomly hit them with that long stick. He told me that it doesn't hurt the horse, but then it's just to tell the horse, to move ahead. And I told him that, you don't touch my horse. Let her go at her pace. It's okay. But he was like, I know how to manage my horse, kind of. I was like, okay, fine, whatever, but then don't hurt her. So it was like 1 hour into the journey, we were reaching the top. And you know how the path is? So to one side, you have the mountain. To the other side, you have the cliff. And this is how the horse goes, okay? Suddenly, I don't know what happened. I don't know if he hit Ganga. What happened? I don't know. He has that rope with which he was holding Ganga. Suddenly, Ganga pushes him and runs away. And I am on Ganga, okay? And she is running really fast. And there is this cliff there. And I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? This is the first time I'm riding a horse. I don't know how to control her, right? And I just look at the mountain and I'm like, Shiva, I'm coming to see you, take care of me. And suddenly something from within, told me to just pat her, calm her down. I was like, see, I'm also scared. She's also somehow scared. I don't know, scared or angry. I don't know what. There's some emotions in her. Let me just calm down and let me calm her down as well. This all seems like it took 5 minutes for me to explain, right? But this was going on very quick in my mind. I just took my hand, I put it across her shoulder here, and then I was calming her down that it's okay, whatever it is, it's okay, fine. I didn't know what else to do. I was like, it's okay, it's okay. She reached the end of the cliff, okay? It's like just 1 inch and I'll fall down. She'll fall down into the cliff. And then I'm like, take a left, take a left, take a left. I so vividly remember it was my right hand and telling her, oh, please take a left, please take a left. If you go, I'll fall down into the cliff. And then there she stops. And as if she listened to me, slowly she takes a left. My heart had come into my mouth. It was like, oh, what's going to happen, kind of.
And those passages are very narrow also. The
Yes.
walkways are very narrow, so quite
And I'll
scary.
also show you the video. I also found out the video of, going. Not this exact scene, of course, but then while going up, we had a few videos that we were taking. So ultimately, to that tip she reaches, and then I can see the cliff down there, and then from there we take the left. Okay, and then slowly we move up. And then that was like, oh my God, Shiva listened to me and she listened to me, kind of. And then slowly we reached up Kedarnath. And there was this beautiful view that we got. I think we shared the photo last time, no, Ma? Of
Yeah.
Kedarnath. I'll.
Kedarnath, I don't think we did.
Oh,
But yeah, we can pull that up. Yogama, can you please help?
yeah, just pause, no, Ma. 1 second. I'll just share the. Okay.
So we found the
So this was Kedarnath. And then here, if you go to, yeah, this scene, no, the 758 one, that was the scene of Kedarnath that we saw. Oh, here you get the date stamp also. So it was 2011. And it
God.
was so beautiful to see Kedarnath that way. I completely lost like all of that tension that was there, right? How will I reach up? What will happen? And stuff like that. Everything I forgot. I just saw the mountains and I was so lost in those mountains. And then we reached up Kedarnath. I think it was around 8 o'clock in the night where we got the view of Kedarnath, the Kedarnath temple. And that was also so beautiful. The next day we had darshanam, and then again on my way back. So yeah, that's the photo with the horse there. She was my horse, Ganga.
Ganga.
Yeah. And see, this is Ganga, and then the next one, the next photo, Ganga and Lama, they were one behind the other the whole time. Except for that one time when he went ahead and she just ran, yeah, just very close to that cliff. So this was both of them.
Cute.
And this is the hot water spring that's there.
Yeah.
The water here is super hot.
I think the kids were asking about to see the hot
Yeah.
water.
Yes.
Such a so amazing that in such a cold place you find such hot
Yes.
springs, natural hot springs.
Yes. So this was the hot water spring. And this was again the 619 one. Yeah, this was Yamunotri. The cold water from Yamunotri coming down. Yeah. So, and then again, we went to Kedarnath. That day night, in the night, we could, of course, get darshanam. But I think next day morning, it was more clearer because it was more light and everything, right? So, we went to Kedarnath. We went inside the temple. And as I went in there, I could see this huge Shivalinga. And to my amazement, we could all go in and touch Shivalinga. How many of you are from the southern part of India? Okay, you visited temples, no? You visited Shiva temples. Do you get to touch Shiva Lingam there? No, no? Yes? Okay. A few temples you go and you are able to touch Shiva Linga. But most big temples, if you go, they won't allow you to go inside the Garbhagriha and touch the Shiva Linga. Here, we were going to Kedarnath, so I had this idea that, okay, I will see Swami from, a far off distance. I went there in, and then everyone is going there touching the Shivlinga, like this, and taking it to their eyes and everything. And I'm like, okay, wait, I can touch Shivlinga. Yeah, I can touch Shiva here. So I went there in, and then I touched the Shivalinga. It was so amazing. And we came back, and then I was completely very happy. After the Shivalinga Darshanam, we also went to Adi Shankaracharya's Samadhi. Everyone knows who Adi Shankaracharya is? Yes? Okay, he's also very renowned Rishi. So it is said that he took Samadhi, okay, in behind the Kedarnath temple. So there is this big statue now that is there. But when I went there, it was a small place. And we went there and then we just sat there for some time. And then we headed back. I was halfway down to Kedarnath, like halfway down, we were coming down. And I realized, wait, I had one intention of coming on this trip. I wanted to ask each and every God that I meet on this trip that, oh God, please help me pass my exams. I completely forgot to ask that. But then I didn't feel sad about it because there were so many things that already had happened with the horse, trying to throw me off with that fever and everything. So I felt like, Shiva, Ganga Mata, Yamuna Mata, everyone is looking after me in their capacity. And how much ever I need, they look after me in that capacity, right? So then I felt like it's okay. I don't need to ask anything from God anymore. Let me just, enjoy this trip and just be there. I was just thinking this. And then I was walking. Okay, so here again is the cliff. I was walking because there are a lot of horses that go and come. So I was walking in the cliff, and then I was just thanking Lord Shiva that, whatever it is, I forgot to ask whatever I wanted. But then I'm happy wherever I am, whatever I am, kind of. And then I'm just walking, and then there is this horse that comes and then pushes me. Okay, and then I'm walking like this. There's a cliff here, and then I stand like this, and then I'm just stuck here. Okay, I was about to fall, and then I'm just stuck here. And I'm like, okay. And then again, my friend came running, and then he pulled me back, and he was like, "Tera time बहुत खराब चल रहा है. Your time is running really bad. You are one person who is facing all these situations." I turn back and look at him, and I tell him, मेरा time बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है. You understand this much Hindi? It means your time is running really bad, he came and told me. And I turn around and tell him, no, my time is really good. That is why every time something happens, someone comes and saves me, kind of. And he was like, he just looked at me and we both started laughing. So this was where we are. We reached the base of Kedarnath. Okay, and then there is one more story I have to tell you. Of which place now? Which place is remaining?
Badrinath.
Badrinath. Yeah. We'll take that in part 3.
Yes, we have reached the end of time. So, yes, that will be in part 3, kiddos. But yes, so much to be grateful for on this trip. So, what else we will know in the next part? Yes, we'll take 1 or 2 questions. Shashant, are you raising your hand to ask a question? Risha, question or want to share? Yes, Nitara. Yes, Nitara, you can ask.
I had a question. Is there something that heats up the hot water spring?
Yes, it is a scientific thing that heats up. I think it's sulfur within. I don't know exactly. I'm not a science student per se, but then I think it's sulfur or something that heats up. But we can read about it and learn about it.
It's a naturally occurring. So it gets heated
Yeah.
up from beneath and it keeps springing up like that.
Mm.
Yes, please.
I wanted to share something.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I wanted to share that I went for a trip with all my friends, and over there also there was a big river, and over there the water was at a point where it was a little deep. Then we wanted to swim, and it was lots of space. So at that over there was so much fast water flow. So we thought we can actually try to reduce it, and there were many big boulders over there, and then we just made a dam over there with those. And then literally the water pressure was a little slow than before.
Yeah. So sweet. Rivers are a great place to
Yeah.
go and see and play and worship.
Yeah. Even
For
one
sure.
day I used my friend's goggle, and when I looked down, I saw little fishes over there.
Oh, nice. Great. So no other questions, I suppose. We'll wait for part 3 and take the rest of your questions. Can we all thank Purnama tonight for coming and telling us part 2 of her adventures on the Chardham?
Thank you so much. It's so much fun seeing all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.